Hi, I'm Ned, and I've started streaming. This is a recording from my live stream over on twitch.tv/NedMakesGames. I'm live most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays
Okay, I think
at 10
we're all
a.m.
good
US
to
Eastern
go.
Time. I'd love to see you there.
All right, how are you all doing? I've had a pretty good couple days. Like a lot of my time for working on the channel has been spent trying to work on the tutorial, like the code shader tutorial. And that script, I've only done like the first third of it, and it's already like 20 pages long. So yeah, I don't know. I might have to split it up, but anyway, let's talk about what's on screen. So a longtime viewer, Mad Science, has been a part of a team that's made this really cute game. It's called Kitty Cat Squash, and I'm hoping that they'll be able to pop up in chat pretty soon. But I've only played a little bit, basically to check to make sure it worked on stream, and it's really cute. Basically, it's kind of like a reimagining of Threes, that mobile game, but instead of matching like numbers, you try to match the similar looking kitties. But I thought it was really cute, and I like a lot of the UI effects as well. They're pretty well made. Oops, I just messed that up. Let's see. Can I salvage this somehow? Okay, so I'd like to squish these two together. Okay, I don't think that helped. Oh, here we go. I could do that. But yeah, actually, I never really played Threes too much. When it was really popular, I actually didn't really have a smartphone, so I could have done that. So yeah, I never really got into it. But I feel like I would have maybe made a bit more of attempt to if there was this version with cute little kitties. Oh, there we go. Okay, so is there a way I can do this so that I can merge these and then merge that one? I think maybe if I move these down. Oh, okay, there's one other level. So I guess you kind of got to remember like what each kitty merges into, but that would be, I guess that would just come with game knowledge. So if I can merge these two, I can merge it into one of these, and I could merge those into the green one. But they're separated by this pink cat. Might not be the easiest to get out. Because maybe if I do this, I can go like that. Oh, well. Okay, so now I want to merge these two blue. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay. Oh, I beat my high score. So the trouble is I can't get rid of this cat or this cat. So they're kind of boxing these in. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Kind of just did roundabout. Now I got this cute little orange one. That was a new one. And there's a cool thing in this game where you can kind of collect different cats. So they incentivize you to try to make big combos so that you can see the rarer kitties. Let me see. Let me just message Mad Science to see if he is ready. Okay, but I guess let's see how far we can get until I get a game over, and then maybe we'll check out some of the other options. Okay, so now I can get those two. So I want to merge these two brown ones again. Oh, okay, so that was relatively easy. But now I've got to somehow get another green cat. That was a big merge. Oh no, that's not going to do it. There we go. So I got another brown. Oh, I could have combined those peach ones, but... Okay, so if I go like that, then I can do this, that. If I go up. Okay, so now I want to combine these two so I can go right and then down. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little fish toy. One of my, or my cats actually have one like that. Alright, so let's see if we can get these magenta cats matched up. Okay, they're kind of squished apart. There we go. Okay, gotta be careful. That was pretty good. Proud of that one. Okay, so forget. Was there another level in between these two? I think so. So I pretty much got to form 4 more of these green ones. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I always forget there's the brown in between. So we got the peach ones. Okay, so now again I gotta match those two. Let's see if we can. I think I didn't help myself there. Okay, no, that's the wrong approach. Okay, I've got to be careful because I think I'm getting close to a game over. Yeah, I think I've just... Okay, maybe I can get out of it. No, I I'm just circling the drain, but okay, well maybe not.
You lose.
Oh, okay. Actually, I should have gone left on that last time. Then I think I could have merged those brown ones together. But anyway, we did collect a new cat, so that's cool. But yeah, so in the options, which again, like I said, I like how smooth all the options work. Okay, so there's like have fun settings. Okay, yeah, so we'll have to try out some of these. And then different statistics. Okay, so I could have undone this last one. Can I? Well, let me undo now, even though I got a game over. Okay, no, I guess it won't let me. Okay, then yeah, you can restart, you can clear all your game data. It has some good settings, so you can zoom the board. Dark mode. Tips, yeah, I turned off, full screen worked fine, but I turned it off so that you could see all the art with my overlay. Otherwise it kind of covered up some of the menus. Oh no. Did I get disconnected? Twitch says I'm still live, but OBS says I'm not. Okay, maybe it reconnected fast enough. I hope I don't have another one. I'm really I'm confused because OBS didn't even say I have any dropped frames. But anyway, I think I'm live again, so sorry about that. But okay, so yeah, they have display settings, some pretty good options. They have a dark mode if you like that better. I kind of do like the light mode, but we'll just try this out since we did dark before. They have, okay, so you can adjust sound effects, which I did turn this down. It was quite loud when I started. Disable that chat. Okay. Yeah, you can adjust each sound effect individually. That's cool. Okay, and I did like this. I tried this earlier, so you can have a swipe mode instead of pressing those arrows. So I think we'll try that soon. But here's what I wanted to show. So here is the cat collection. So yeah, I thought this was cute. You can see they've named each of the cats, and you can see the art up close. But before, since I hadn't unlocked these two, I didn't show them. So obviously that's the I guess the goal here is you want to try to collect them all. And they have cute little names. This one is plotting against poor Bubba, which I think was this one. And then yeah, they haven't how to play, but and credits. I guess we'll show this off. Mad Science is quite humble there, but yeah, check out this Instagram. She's the one that did all the art, and yeah, she's very talented. All right. Okay, so let's try the swipe mode. So yeah, you can just drag the mouse. I thought this was kind of cool. Doesn't really affect the gameplay, of course, but I don't know. I kind of like this mode. Yeah, it's the game is well designed. I haven't really found any bugs with it, which is always good. And like I said, I like the UI is to use a not technical term, very juicy. Like everything kind of like squishes together and it's very smooth, which I do like. I'm getting. Already got the green cat, and I wasn't even really paying too much attention. I'll have to try the mode where it spawns in any cat, because I suspect that'll be good to collect ones I don't have. Oh, I could have. Oh, I should have gone. Yeah, I messed up there. There we go. Okay, so how can I make sure? Okay, so unfortunately I don't think there's a way I can, after I combine these two, to make them match up. Oh, but there's still green in between anyway, so for some reason I keep forgetting that. That time I didn't. Oh, okay, I think I just... So you swipe. Okay, no, it's pretty good. I was gonna say if you swipe diagonal, maybe it didn't catch the right way, but yeah, it's always gone the way I've wanted so far. Okay, so I want to combine those two. Okay, so I should go up, but then left. So now I need to get these two green ones together. It's not going to be easy. Again, I'm starting to circle a drain. Obviously, the more different cats you have,
You lose.
the harder it gets to make connections because less of them can actually combine. Okay, so let's try a fun setting. How about to just spawn any discovered cat and see if I can collect a new cat. Okay, so on one hand, you'll start off with a lot higher level cats, but on the other hand, you'll quickly get cats that won't combine. So yeah, I am curious if this actually turns out to be easier or not. So that way I can get this. Yeah, see that already it's starting to be a little difficult. I think in this mode especially, you need to not tunnel vision on trying to merge rare cats, or you're gonna put yourself in a bad situation. Oh, I just messed myself up. So it still seems to be weighted to give you the common cats more often, which is probably a good idea. Otherwise, it'd be really easy to discover the rarer ones. Let's see, like these, it's gonna be really hard to.
You lose.
Yeah. Okay, let's try another fun mode. Let's try the super fill mode. I thought this would be really hard, but like I wonder if there's some way, like when it does a super fill, if it could ever give you a game over by accident. close to getting a game over right there. One thing about this mode is it is harder to try to fish for rare cats because usually everything is boxed in. So like right now I'm in a lot of danger, I think. Let's see. There we go. Oh, cool. Got the fish cat. It's gonna be really hard to merge these two. Actually, I don't even know if it'll ever be possible. Well, I guess if I could somehow get something on this column so I could swipe right. Like right there. Okay, so yeah, I spoke way too soon. Oh, I beat my high score. Yes, I've got to build up to this blue one again. Yeah, I gotta be careful. It does seem like it kind of... Oh, cool. Oh, that's a cute one. It's got like a fish pie. Yeah, but it does seem like it always spawns a cat so that you won't get a...
lose.
Oh, okay, well I spoke too soon. I was gonna say so that you won't get a game over. But at least we collected a new cat. Peppers. Oh yeah, it's like a little fish sandwich. Sounds like my cat likes to eat human food. Okay, what about... I wonder if we can do a combination of modes. Oh yeah, looks like it. I do like this, always...
You lose.
Oh, you gotta be really careful on that one. Okay, so let's try gravity real quick. Yeah, so in this mode, okay, I guess they can spawn anywhere, but after you swipe, they automatically go down. So it does let you do some kind of cool merges like that. Yeah, I was curious if you could still swipe up. Okay, so it's gonna be hard to get these two together because the green one's in the way. Don't really know if there's a way to separate them really with gravity mode. form stuff around them. Let's see, so I'd really like to get another green. There we go. Okay. So I'd like to go like that and then this. So these are still separated. I guess if we turn this one into a blue, then we can finally merge them together. Okay, so that's got to be something you think about in this gravity mode, because you don't want... This is stuck right there, and it's not easy to separate them, or not separate, it's not easy to get this out of the way. Okay, how did it do anything? I can't get these blue ones to match. Okay, there we go. So now I can go to like that, and then that. Yeah, I think I kind of messed up there again. This isn't going so well. Alright, there we go. Okay, saved myself somehow. Okay, this is going better than I thought. I thought I was almost gonna get a game over there. Okay. Yeah, this one's stuck over there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to merge with this one. Okay, well I got the purple cat again. I got my high score. Okay, well that's good. I keep doing better every time I play. Oh, okay, I wanted to combine with that one, but okay. Alright, so let's see. So we need to get one more of these blue, and then it turns into the purple. Then I'll be able to get to the next level. That did turn out well. Ooh, okay. Oh. Yeah, let me combine. Oh, okay, I forgot. I still have the fish cat. I love that green one. I haven't really been paying attention about how score is generated. I wonder if I got 1 that time. So I wonder if you get more score if multiple cats are squished on the same turn. I got 2 that time. Maybe it like scores. Just got 1 there. I don't know. Okay, well that was a little unfortunate. Because yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to combine those green cats. Just want to get one more purple kitty. Okay, so it's gonna be difficult. I just gotta keep going until I'm lucky to move stuff out of the way. almost a goner there, but came back from the brink. Okay, so these green... I don't have much choice. So the green turn into this blue one, I think. So, of course, this cat's in the way, but I guess I want to click that. And then hopefully I'll be able to match these. Oh yeah, if I did that, then I would be able to like, get a fish, and then I could match this purple. So I've got to move this over here. But unfortunately, is that even... I don't even know if that's possible in this mode. I've got the only way I can get this over here is if I merge another. Oh no. This one messed that up.
You lose.
Oh, that's a shame. Cause yeah, I could have gotten the next level up if this cat was just one spot over, but in the gravity mode, I don't think there's ever a way that I can remove this block. So the only way I could have fixed it is if I merged another blue cat, which would have been, well, pretty difficult. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'm a little sad that the developer couldn't be here. Must have had something come up, but that's all right. Let's see. I guess. Let's see what else can we do here. So we've got gravity. What about, would gravity be fun with any of these other modes? I don't know if it would really affect it, but let's try this. Trying to think, like, how does this change the strategy, this combo? And you kind of still have the, oh, not really problem, but the effect that you can't remove a block and basically everything's stuck at the bottom, but now everything just gets filled up real quick. Which that actually kind of seemed to happen in the other game anyway, because a lot of times you couldn't do much until you made a bunch of moves at the top. Or a bunch of squishes, I should say.
You lose.
Oop, okay, well that time. Let's, okay, let's try everything this time. And restart.
You lose.
Okay, this mode must be... Okay, I think, yeah, probably the spawn any discovered cat and the superfill mode together make the game really hard. Let's try it without gravity.
You lose.
Oh, and by the way, just in case it wasn't obvious, the sound or the music in the background is like my streaming music. Kitty Cat Squash actually doesn't have any music, so that you can just play whatever you want. But yeah, all the sound effects obviously are part of the game, and they're all nice quality for sure. Definitely.
You lose.
Like I said, I really like the UI design of this game, and I think the sound effects definitely complement it. But yeah, so filling up everything with the spawn every cat mode is definitely the most difficult mode.
Lose.
Okay, so this time, yeah, I was curious, like, if you could ever come into a chance where it would fill up everything into a losing state. And yeah, that time it just did because it gave me this cat which can't combine with anything. But I guess that kind of makes sense because otherwise you would just never lose if it somehow made sure that there was a match. So, okay, so let's see. I wanted to get one more kitty on stream, but I think I might have missed my chance. But yeah, the art's all really cute. I like that flower one. Let's see, so which of these reminds me of my cat? Kind of. I have an orange cat, but he has a little bit more white on him. But he's definitely a curious one. And then I have a tortoiseshell, which I haven't unlocked really a tortoiseshell cat yet. But she definitely likes to eat random houseplants. And then my last one is sort of like this cat, except she has a little bit more white on her back. Are there any other options that I haven't tried? Oh, this time to think. So, the tile swipe animation time is ignored. Rather, the swipe animation time is determined by how full the grid is. Let's try this. See how it affects things. We'll keep these on just because it keeps the game short. Oh. Okay, so it's made just the squishing animation shorter. I guess it's to kind of force you to take a second to think when you're in a danger mode. Let's try... Oh, I guess I should have... Let's see it in in action if we turn off superfill mode. Then restart. So, yeah, so at this point, yeah, it's really fast. But it should start slowing down the more cats we get on the grid. Okay, yeah, so now it's getting pretty full, and so it's getting slower, so you have to take a second to think. Also kind of subconsciously rewards you for keeping the board empty.
You lose.
Yeah. But I think I do appreciate just being able to go fast. It's good for like accessibility. They let you change the distance before it recognizes you're swiping. Let's look at the tutorial real quick. Okay, so just for every level of cat. Oh, I see. So when you merge, okay, well, that makes sense. I should have recognized that. So for basically the cat gives you their level of, well, okay, so it doubles every time. So it's like 2 to their level score when you merge them. It's a good tip for sure. To my stats. So I'm sure these averages were brought down by those fast games I played earlier, because yeah, the first ones were pretty long games. This is kind of fun. I always like stats. Yeah, so you can go all the way up to level 16, which seems a little unattainable to me because the most I ever got was level 9. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe we'll... I think I've tried out every feature of this game, but yeah, it's really fun. So, I don't know. I think... Well, I'm not sure if it's on iPhone or Android, but it's definitely on Steam. So if you want some kind of quick game to just play, whenever you have some time, I definitely check it out. It's called Kitty Cat Squash, made by some viewers, Mad Science, and some other people on his team. Inspired by Madness Games, I think, is their studio. So yeah, definitely check that out. I guess we can show the Steam page, maybe take a look at that and see if I'm missing anything. Okay, so Steam, Kitty Cat Squash. I like that they do show off the light and dark mode. Definitely a nice feature. Yeah, and it's also not very expensive, so if the game looks at all interesting to you, I definitely try it out. Goes over a lot of the options. I did like the different modes, and then all the control options are really nice, for sure. But yeah, if you think this game looks fun, definitely try it out and support a fellow viewer of the channel. And yeah, thank you again, Mad Science, for submitting your game to my I guess patron showcase poll. It was really fun to play it, and I hope you get to view this VOD. Maybe if you can sign on later, I'll come back and play a game. But for now, I think we'll pivot to Unity. Okay, I'll just leave this open, I guess. So we'll work on some grass stuff. While it's loading, I'll change the stream info. Okay, so Unity shader, working on grass stuff. Okay, software. What's it called? The new game development. Oh yeah, software and game development category. Okay, so programming. It'd be kind of nice if, for people like me that basically only play a couple games, that Unity would, or Twitch would allow you to like save stream info tags or something. Is it 3D graphics? That's good enough. Okay, so the last couple streams we've been working on my grass system, and we were having a really weird bug in Unity 2020.3 where like light data would be corrupted, and so it says that everything is like in super shadow because the shadow is so strong that it like even overwrites baked lighting, so everything just appears completely black. And there are other weird bugs, like you could just duplicate this light and then delete the duplicate, and then that black bug would go away. But now this red light like leaves behind like a phantom red light, because you can see where it used to be everything is still orange. So we kept trying to figure out what was causing this, and it turned out the shadow bug went away when you turned off soft shadows, but I couldn't figure out why that would happen. But then even when you turned off soft shadows, the phantom light bug still happened, and the only way to get rid of that was to turn on vertex lights, which obviously isn't what I want. So I think it's it seems to me like it's a Unity bug, but I don't know why it only affects certain shaders and not like the default shaders, because you could see even with the phantom light bug, well, okay, so even with this weird shadow bug, the terrain is still lit fine, and it's a custom shader. It's not like Unity's default lit shader, but and also when I move this light, the phantom light doesn't stay behind for the dirt. So it's like Unity doesn't update the light data correctly for the grass, but I don't really know why, because it's the same custom shader. Is this a different pass? Okay, that might be something. Maybe I need to change the event to be like before rendering opaques or something, so that it would have updated the light data at that point. Okay, let's try that out real quick. I don't really think that's the issue, because I've had this same problem with unlit shader graphs, which should just render during the opaque stage. But I don't know, maybe we'll see. But okay, so I don't want to spend forever trying to fix this bug, because it's just kind of strange, and I really don't know what might be causing it. So yeah, I just want to try this real quick, and then we'll maybe update the version or this project for 2021.2 and add in all those new features. Because yeah, I should check to make sure that the shaders work fine with that. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, change the render event on the grass feature. So this like determines when the grass renders, or when the sprouting pass renders. Okay. See, after rendering shadows is fine. Let's try just. Okay, so when we cast shadows, we have to run before rendering shadows, so that there's no. But that's fine, because we don't care about lights at that point. Okay, yeah, but so we need lights. Okay, we could switch this around, but I don't think it really matters. So be before rendering opaques. Let's see. Hopefully this will fix it. Because obviously the light data has to be set up by the time we render opaque geometry. Oh, no, it doesn't fix it. That's a shame. But does it maybe fix the phantom light bug? No. Doesn't really do anything. Okay, so we still got draw procedural. That's the grass, which unfortunately doesn't really show any information about this pass, but that's just how it works. Actually, it's not showing anything about any pass. Oh, that's because the game view is not visible. Okay, so yeah, but it still doesn't really show anything. So when is the sprout pass? Right here, I think. Let's see, so we got, okay, so the light map, shadow mask, main light, shadow map. So we have the light shadow map textures. Okay, this is the world to shadow map position. There's not a way I can, oh, right here, so these are like the light indices. I'm trying to figure out if I can get both on screen at the same time. Alright, so I don't really want to change much about this scene because I want to be able to reproduce everything. But we have 3 real-time lights. Yeah, the directional light, the point. Oh no, that's a baked light. So the spotlight is real-time, and then the red point light is real-time. The other ones are baked. So yeah, just 3. So light position. Okay, so 0. Okay, so additional light position. There's a third one in there, but we only have 2 additional lights. Oh, see, so this is the phantom red light, isn't it? Because the spotlight is at, okay, so 3.8, 4.27. Yeah, so the first one is the spotlight, and the second one is the point light, and the third one is the phantom point light. Okay, so how can I see like, okay, so additional lights count. It says there's 4. Wait, what about this? Additional light attenuation. Yeah, and see, it's copied. So there's like this red phantom light is got in there, but the only difference between it is these positions. So obviously, yeah, Unity's got its lighting done and mixed up. I don't know. Let's see. So is it fixed by the time it gets to the procedural, or maybe we can see like what's different? So by this time, okay, so the additional light count is still 4. I think that's like the maximum. Okay, so it still has the phantom light, but it like doesn't show up on the, because this is the the forward lit, so it's for the earth. Yeah, the dirt shader. So it's just light indices. So 1, 9. Okay, I'm not sure what all this light stuff is. So maybe the problem is that we're getting the wrong number of lights. Okay, so I guess he's humoring me for a second, because if we could fix this, it would be really great. Alright, so let's take a look at the lighting. So what I want to find is or when it gets the number of lights. So get, I guess one way we could test it is we just only get light for the first light and see if that gets rid of the phantom stuff. So we have foliage lighting. So instead of calling, this is old. Yeah, what I don't even care about the shader graph, so I shouldn't have this shader graph function. Okay, anyway, so here, let's just set this to always have 1, so it should always show just the cone light. Okay, no, there's an error. What's going on here? What did I do? Did I delete something I shouldn't have? Ground detail. I don't even know what the shader is. Oh, okay, I was messing with the wrong foliage lighting. This is the old version. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. So I think I just brought up some old. Yeah, this project is kind of old, so a lot of the shaders are not up to date, which is kind of why I'm trying to rewrite some things. Okay, so this is the foliage lighting we actually want. So here, let's set this to 1. Okay, I don't care about this ground detail shader. You know what, I'm just gonna turn black and it can deal with itself later. Okay. So anyway, this should only show light from the cone light. Okay, it still messes up. Does it fix if I delete this? Yes. Does it? Okay. Well, something's still wrong because it still shows phantom light. So, what does that mean? This is the right file, right? This is the foliage lighting and yeah, my new grass stuff. Okay, it's getting the right one. So let's just, I guess, turn off additional lights and see. Okay, well, we did that before. So we just won't do a multi-compile with additional lights. Yeah, and then it works. I guess I'll make sure it still doesn't do the phantom. No. Okay. What about... So how come when I set this to 1, it still showed all the lights? Set it to 0, so there's... It shouldn't ever run. Okay, so then it works. So again, set it to 1. Okay, so let's look at the frame debugger again and see what the first light is. So again, it needs to have the game view active. Not sure which. object this is. I guess I can just hide this one to make sure. Okay. Oh, hi, Inspired by Madness. Yeah, glad you could make it. Yeah, pretty good. I just finished working on Kitty Cat, but I can do, or not working on it, showing it, but I can go back and play another game in 1 second. Okay, so light 0 is this one, which should be, oh yeah, so it matches that, but maybe, I know there's like, so since all lights don't affect all objects, that might not be where the bug comes from, but okay, let's see here. If I delete this, okay, so that makes it work. Is it still lit by the blue? No, it looks like it's not lit by blue, so it's only lit by the red. But is it lit by the phantom red? Yes. And not the real one. So it's saying that light number 0 is the phantom red light, apparently. So if I created another light, does the phantom one go away? Okay, it does, but then it messes everything up. Oh, that's strange. Unless these are really close to one another. How bizarre. Alright. If you have any questions, you can surely answer them. Take your time. Oh, no problem. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over. Yeah, we'll come back to this bug maybe. Okay, so yeah, we already tried out a lot of the modes and stuff. So I don't know if you have anything in particular you'd like me to try out. But one thing I said is I really liked the UI design, and of course the art is very cute. But I liked how all the UI was really smooth, and you have a bunch of different settings here, which was fun. I got my high score on the gravity mode, which I was really surprised about because I thought that was kind of difficult. And then, yeah, all the kitty art, we took a look at them. This one kind of reminds me of one of my cats, because he's so funny. He always likes to try to eat human food. He even likes bread, which is strange, but go figure. Gravity mode is your favorite? Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, I have, well, they're not all mine, but between all of us living here, we have 3 cats. But yeah, they're really, definitely add a lot to my day. But anyway, let's see. So you like gravity mode. Okay, so we can try that one again. Let's see. I like the swipe mode. Okay. So, like I said before, I never really got that much into 3s, so I do apologize if some of this, or my strategy isn't the best. So before well, you could see on my cat collection, I got up to the purple, and I was really sad because I almost was able to merge another purple, but I couldn't get a block out of the way, and then I got a game over, so. Did I try out time to thinking controls? Oh yeah, we did try that one out. Do you want me to turn that one on? Turn it on again? Yeah, the dark mode, I tried it with both, and I do like the light mode too, but yeah, I think dark mode shows up better on stream anyway. Let's see. I feel like it's gonna start going really slow soon because when I played Gravity before, pretty much I always had the bottom 2 rows completely full. There we go. Okay, so I don't like having these common cats in the corner. But it's gonna be difficult to swap them out. Okay, so we're kind of having the same problem I had before, where there's like a rarer cat sandwiched between two more common cats. Which I kind of would like to avoid this time, but... Okay, well that's not nice. Okay, well now I can move the green one into the corner. Which is, gives us more options. Although in gravity, because sometimes you get stuck and you can't really remove a cat from being in your way. Actually, I'm having better luck here than I thought. Always put your highest cats in the single corner and then try to swipe mostly in the direction of that corner. Oh, that's okay. I never thought, yeah, you probably should try to always swipe to the right. That's a good tip. Okay, yeah, this is going a little better. That way, yeah, I do like this. Let's see here. Okay, no, swiping up doesn't ever help. Thank you. Let's see how good we can do. See if we can pass my high score from last time, which I did get on gravity mode. Okay, that probably wasn't the best idea. Okay, I guess it turned out okay. So we got all these pink ones. It's gonna be difficult to combine them. Oh, I guess it'll combine automatically when we get another pink one. Okay, now it's starting to get really sluggish. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to swipe right. Or, yeah, right. Okay, well, I'm kind of locking myself into a corner here, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Ooh, there we go. So now I got a blue one. Yeah, that was a pretty good combo. I got a lot of points for that. Good. That. Okay. So I mostly just don't want to knock this one out of the corner. So yeah, if I ever get something here, it's safe to swipe to the left, I think. Like at this point, but I don't want to really do any difference. Well, I guess we could merge these two pink ones. Okay, yeah, that worked pretty well. But yeah, if you have any insight into the development process, or I don't know, your inspiration for the game you'd like to tell, definitely would be interested. Okay, there we go. So we have this green one. Okay, so if I swipe to the left, I can combine the kitties and then I can get a fish. Try to fill the bottom rows so that you can swipe left when needed without risking filling your strategic corner. Yeah, I think that is a good strategy for sure. Right here I could swipe left, although I don't know if it would really help much. But I could combine those two. I guess that's probably a little better than before. Let's see. Put another black one like that. Okay, so now if I swipe left, it'll combine all these three. was thinking that maybe if I swiped this way, I could get this peach cat. But no. Okay, that's a little better. Now I got another cute green one. The development was pretty simple actually. The core game was done in 2 days. At first, your algorithm was a little bonkers, but then the next day you redid it and it was perfect. Yeah, I find a lot of times, yeah, the second time you write something, it's always much better. I guess because you kind of know your constraints. And a lot of times in game development, it's hard to plan everything ahead of time. Okay. I'm going to swipe left to combine these two. Go down. Okay, so I want to be able to combine these two. So I've got to do a couple more merges. That didn't go how I wanted. Okay, no, I messed up there as well. Oh, it turned out okay, I guess. Like that. Starting to get... It gets a lot harder when you have a bunch of different types of cats because there's less that can match. So I need to be careful I don't lock myself into a game over. Okay, so does blue turn into green? Let's look at my meet the cat. Yeah, so blue or light blue turns into green. So I should go or swipe down so that these will combine. And then I can do that. Now I got another bashful kitty. You used player prefs to store the game data at first, and eventually it just works so well. You never bothered changing it back by adding my save system. Probably not the best practice, but it works. The only downside is now any user that wants to poke around the game files has a harder time. Yeah, player prefs are pretty good. So you store like the whole board state and all the statistics in there. That's pretty interesting. Oh, hi, Inspired Girl. You're the artist for Kitty Cat Squash. Most of the cats are inspired by cats in real world. Bluto is inspired by your own family cat. All the cats are close to our hearts. Oh, that's so cool. Let me see, which one is Bluto again? I really love your art, so yeah, good job on that. Oh, this black one. Yeah, this one's really cute. I always love black cats. Oh, you did store it all in the player press? That's pretty cool. Yeah, when I used to make like, not Flash, but I guess browser games, pretty much you could only store stuff in the player prefs, so I got pretty... so anyway, I use that system a lot as well. Okay, so I'd like to store these two magenta kitties, or combine them, but I don't see a good way to do it just yet. Favorite description bio? I should check. Thanks for the follow, Inspired Girl. I don't know. I love this this purple kitty. Extra fish oil. Yeah, my one of my cats also loves fish oil, so. But I also like this green one. Seems like a very sweet cat too. Thanks for following too. Alright, okay, so now I can... Well, I guess not. I was going to say now I can combine them, but... Oh, well, okay, so I can swipe down and then left, and then there we go. If I swipe down again... Okay, so I want to combine these bashful kitties. That's not helpful. Alright, I'm starting to get a little stuck. I guess I can swipe left and then these peach ones. Okay, there we go. Now we've got another green kitty. Okay, I definitely do like this strategy, trying to keep the rare one in the corner. So how's it go? It's magenta, light blue, green, I think. So there we go. So if I match these, then I can match that, and then I can get another fish. So I need to get rid of this one so I can swipe to the left, or change this into a peach cat. There we go. So if I swipe left and right, then we got another purple. Okay, so let's see if we can get to the next level. Oop, I almost messed up. Okay. So it's gonna take a while to get to purple because I've got to get 4 of these green cats basically. Oh, you know what? I need to change the stream title again. But yeah, so let's see, playing a viewer's game. Okay, and I'll change to games and demos. Okay, don't want Twitch to get mad at me. As far as the swipe algorithm, you actually give it in a direction to swipe as a vector2 int, and then it determines the indices of the cat grid array, passes that into the main swipe function. It was very clean, that there is no duplicating code for each swipe direction or having to handle the messy swipe direction code in the main swipe function. That is a pretty good way to do it. Oh, I see. So, okay, that's cool. So you have a function that takes the swipe direction and then it calculates new indices for the cat or for all the tiles, and then you just pass that into another function. Yeah, that's probably a good way to do it. Try to separate everything into its own self-contained system. I like that double combine I got there. Okay, I don't want to swipe left because it'll move my kitty to the left. Okay, but now if I do, I can combine those blue ones. So there we go. Now we have another thinking cat. Oops. I keep on saying I need to be careful. Yeah, because something could have spawned on top of it and that wouldn't, or something could have spawned to the right of it and that wouldn't have been good. Okay, yeah, we're working our way there. Okay, so purple turns into, oh yeah, the bashful blue. So that's fine. these will turn into greens, so I can go like that. Like that. Oh right, I forgot. So I actually need 8 of the flower ones because I forgot about the fish kitty. Okay, so yeah, we still might have to go for a bit, but that's okay. So if I swipe to the left, I can combine those. There we go. What a wonderful nickname for Hershey. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I'm not very good at remembering names, so do apologize for misnaming all your cute little kitties. Although now I'll remember the black one. Yeah, it's Bluto. Yeah, definitely having, because before I would like get to the brink of a game over and then I would somehow combine everything, but yeah, trying to keep everything in the corner definitely tends to keep everything a little bit more organized. Okay, so that. Let's see. You just know that by that feature, it's like the bashful blue. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. There we go. Okay, so now I got another green one. Okay, so I need 2 more of those. Okay. That's a little unfortunate because it's going to be difficult to match those together, I think. But it might be okay anyway. Because I need a bunch of these bashful blues anyway. Okay, I'm gonna swipe down in the hopes that something spawns like right here so I can swipe left and combine those two. Oh, I just confused myself, but okay, there, that works. Not quite. There we go. Do I want to go left or right? So if I go left, this blue toe will fall down right here. I guess that's fine. This. Okay, I've kind of. Yeah, so I think it'll work itself out, but I've done the thing where I've split a rare one between, or split 2 common ones between a rare one. Let's see. So I want to combine these, but there we go. It's a little long and lacks distinct parts, but this is a main game class. You never pulled things out into more dedicated classes due to the simplicity of the game overall. Never felt the need. Yeah, I think don't always have to. But you use events in the coordinate with the rest of the game systems like scoring. Yeah, that's cool. I do like, I think event-driven systems are really nice for these kind of simpler games. As for what you were saying, looking into it, you can see the order goes swipe right, on swipe, collapse, merge, shift. That's cool. I think you'd like taking a look after. Yeah, definitely. I like seeing the or how games are made. Okay, so yeah, thank you for the link, but let's see. I need to be really careful here. I don't want to get a game over because I'm so close to getting another purple. But okay, there we go. All right, so if I swipe left, this will turn into a bashful blue. So what I want to do is swipe right, and then these will combine. Okay, so these will, so green turns into this. So if I swipe left, then I can go down and then fish, I think. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so green turns into the thinking kitty. Okay, so left. Oh, I beat my high score. And we got a new cat. Ooh, it's look at this Swiss, how cute. Frank. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little cute little calico looking through a Swiss cheese. Thank you. Okay, so we got another kitty. Let's see. I mean, you could keep playing this forever, I think, and I've kind of got a good groove here. So, let's see. Let's go a little longer anyway. If either of you have anything you'd like to tell, I guess, viewers or just tell me about the game, feel free to say. Like I said, be sure to check out Kitty Cat Squash on Steam, which is what I'm playing right now. Is this on phones too, or any other storefronts? Let's see. Okay, so that one kind of messed up my plan. I wanted to go left and then combine those blue toes. Okay, that turned out pretty good. Okay, so I think now I can finally combine this pink one. Oh, and now I can go left, and that turned out well. It's on Android, and there's even a demo on itch.io. Okay, Play Store and Amazon App Store. Oh, cool. So yeah, I thought this would be really good for phones. I might actually go pick it up. Okay. Yeah, like I said before, I'm really surprised about how clean my board is right now. Although I did kind of mess it up just there, but go down. Just check in. I'm glad that my internet is holding up for this. It's been kind of strange this week, but there we go. Another green kitty. We got another fish kitty. And then those combine too. All the cats are digitally illustrated by yourself. On your social media, you post every Saturday showing either more design of the cats featured or learn more about these kitties. If you have any questions about the artistic side of the process, let me know. Be happy to share. Well, sure. I mean, if you'd like to share anything, yeah, feel free. I like how all your cats kind of have their own little personality, and you've done a good job making them have different like silhouettes too, so they're kind of, it's obvious at a glance which kitties are the same. Yeah, I guess which kitties are the same, so you can match them together. He just sent you the actual game backup if you really want to poke around and see the internals. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I probably will check that out. There we go. Okay, I should have swiped left to combine these peach kitties, but that's okay. How do I... So if I go left, then I can bring this blue toad down. There we go. No, this didn't work how I was intending. You're doing great. By the way, compared to 2048, you're at 1024. Thank you. Yeah, I did. Yeah, this is a lot farther than I've got before. Got the little Swiss cheese cat, which is super cute. I definitely want to collect all of them. I'm kind of, I tend to, I don't know, these kind of like collection things tend to really hold my interest, because that's one reason why one of my favorite series is Pokemon, because I love to catch everything. So I do like how you've kind of added that system. Kind of like, I don't know how easy it is, but I'm sure a lot of people would love it if you made achievements to collect each kitty. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So now we got another thinking kitty. Frank, your newest unlockable kitty on the screen, was the most redesigned cat and spent the most time on. He might look simple, but he was a struggle. I can understand that, because I bet trying to get the perspective, because you kind of have his head back, and then make sure this looks like cheese, but then you could still see the cat behind. I could see how that would be difficult. But I think you did a really good job. He's super cute. Okay, well, we'll keep going. A couple more minutes here. Let's see, maybe we can show off. Well, I'm doing so well, I don't really want to switch settings, but there are 16 cats and 16 grid squares. The entire grid must be filled and ready for Cascade to collect the last one. Oh, you're right, I never even thought about that. It'll be a challenge like you've never seen before. Well, thank you. I think I will need that. Good luck. But no, it's good to have a good challenge. It keeps people playing. So. careful. Kind of dangerous. There we go, that was a pretty good one. Okay, so except yeah, this is a little strange. Because 2 magenta ones turn into bashful blue, and then 2 bashful blue turn into flower. This is kind of a weird arrangement here. Yeah, I think this one's kind of stuck. Well, 2 peach kitties turn into a magenta one, so it's not that hard to get that. In fact, there we go. No, that was okay. That was fine, I guess. Okay, so we want to swipe down or right. I guess probably better to have the rare stuff. So we'll do that. Although, yeah, now we've got a bunch of bashful blues that we could combine if I could somehow get them next to one another.
Don't be afraid to borrow. Chord progressions, sounds.
Oh, there we go. I didn't even mean to do that. Okay, so do I want to go left or right? I guess we should go right. No, I still think that's correct, but I need to get this magenta one out so that I can... I guess what I need to do is turn this into a bashful blue, and then I can swipe left. That will be my goal. There we go. Okay, so if I swipe left, let me make sure this won't mess me up. Okay, so still nothing will be here unless something falls. So these will combine into... Oh no, it'll turn to a flower kitty. Okay, so yeah, not quite ready. Okay, because this one must or got in the way, so I should swipe right. Yeah. The code might be a little messy, but you think it's still okay and fairly functional. It was easy enough to work with. You gave yourself leeway with some smaller scale games where focus on scalability can be omitted. Game framework was never even needed. Yeah, I definitely agree. I used to make games a lot for game jams, and in that case, yeah, maintainability and like expanding on it is not super important. So just gotta work on what meets your current needs. Another fun fact, most of the artwork was made on your Surface Pro 4, and towards the end of development you were forced to change to a new tablet and computer. The grid was finished and polished on your Surface Studio, and it was a blessing that everything turned out okay. That does sound difficult. Yeah, because I know tablets can really feel a lot differently, so it can be difficult to maintain a consistent art style if that happens to you. Okay, I almost got there. I need to... so what I have to do is I got to turn this into another bashful blue and make sure nothing's stuck here so I can merge down. Because yeah, I've got to get this. So if I turn this one green, then I can swipe left and they'll both merge down. And then I'll get another sardine kitty. Will we save to swipe left? I think it'll be okay. Well, it's a little unfortunate, but... I want a pink one there, but better not tempt fate. Oh no, I think I'm gonna...
You lose.
I saw that coming. On a small note, you miss your stuffies? Oh, that's true. I need to... Yeah, I changed around my room. And most of my stuffed animals got put up on a different area. I should put some stuff on my on that chair back there again. But anyway, yeah, I'm a little sad because we were relatively close to getting another Swiss cheese. I guess, well, we had to get 2 sardines, so it would have taken a while, but I don't know. 3,000 still pretty good. Let's see, let's look at the statistics real quick. Wow, just for the couple hours I've been playing, I already got almost 2,000 merges. That's kind of interesting that almost double the cats spawned. Well, actually, no, I guess that makes sense because in order for a cat to merge, there has to, or 2 of them have to have spawned, so these should always be about double. I need to remember to use this undo more, but well, that's not too bad. Alright. Affectable. Thank you. It's yeah, I really like I said, it's pretty fun. I never really got into 3s, so this is still pretty fresh to me. But I think either way, it's very clean, and I like all the different modes that you have together, or you've put together. There is one cheat code. Want to hear what it does? Oh sure, yeah, why not? It'll be a stream exclusive. Let's see, what else can I show off real quick? Yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of different modes here. There's an FPS display. You can zoom the board a little bit. That's nice, but obviously, I think it was pretty good how it was for me. You have light mode and dark mode. Show tips. And there is also full screen support, although I'm playing the game windowed, so some of my overlay doesn't cover up the art. And then you can set the volume of each sound effect separately, which is pretty cool. So take a look at the credits. So if you want to check out Inspired Girls stuff. Although, yeah, this is quite humble. It shows all the cats. Decide whether or not you want to use it and hold F1 and tap F12. Well, I mean, we might as well show them on stream. Or, I don't know, should we? I think that viewers should try to find these themselves. I might do it off stream, though, just because I want to see them. And then I'll come back and unlock them later. Or hold F12 and tap F1. You want me to do it? Okay, well, if you say so. But yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, viewers, just come back in a second. Okay, so hold, let's try F1 and tap 12. I hope this doesn't do anything on OBS, but... Oh, screenshots. These are cute. I like that one. Catnip doesn't help, that's a shame. Oh, how funny. Major Tom likes to keep personal space. Oh, this one's cute. Sleepy kitty. Oh, little plushy kitties. Jasper, a real life stuffed felt kitty. Oh, how cute. Okay, so you made these in real life? You'll have to show me a picture of him sometime if you don't mind. And the ultimate kitty socks. Keep away from yarn, bags, pillows, just everything. You've been warmed. He is adorable, I have to say. I like the way you drew the yarn too. Alright, well cool. So yeah, if that was tapping or holding F1 and then tap F12. So, and then also got a little screenshot. Okay, but yeah, I don't know if either of you have anything else you want to say before we go. I think I'll go ahead and switch back to Unity. I liked to zoom a little less. But again, thank you for submitting your game to my stream and letting me play it. It's really fun, and I would encourage any viewer to try it out. It's again on Steam, Kitty Cat Squash. It's only $3, so if you want some fun, kind of relaxing, I guess matching game, just pick it up or pick it up. And I know that every game developer wants to get up to 10 reviews because it makes it show up in Steam stats. So if you do try it out, be sure to leave a review. I'm sure that the developers would really appreciate it. Do I want to poke around the game? Well, if you want to show your... I don't want to do it unless you want me to. Thank you so much for playing our game. All the wonderful comments. Oh, you're welcome. It's again, thank you for sharing it. Right mouse click to omit your personal username. Oh, yeah, I'll be sure. Yeah, I guess I closed the window. Oh, how cute. Oh, why'd the music stop? Am I offline? Oh, yep. Looks like my internet is not doing the best right now, so we'll wait a second. You'd love it if I poked around? Okay, well, if you don't mind. Okay, well, I'm still connected to Steam, but OBS says I'm dropping a ton of frames. Yeah, it's on my side, inspired by madness, so I think it's stabilizing now. Sorry about that again. Maybe, like I said, there might be a better way to do a setup, but I don't know if it'll work, but I'll look into it at some point. I think we're all good now. That's really cute though, those plushies. I've wanted to get into plushie making at some time just because I love plushies, but okay. So you want me to look at the game code? I mean, I don't mind to at all. So yeah, we'll take a look at it. Let me, I don't know what it's gonna show on stream when I log on to Google Drive. So I'm just gonna switch to a break screen real quick. It actually opened up on my other window, so it would have been fine. I'm pretty sure there's no viruses. Thank you though, Google. Okay. I think we're all good now. Actually, I want to make sure that there's not any like personal information in my folders, so let me just unzip it and get it on my desktop, and then we can look at it. was very true. Always good to scan. Okay, so it's in Unity. What version did you make it in? Because I might as well just open in the same one. We'll go ahead and close the grass project for now, so I don't confuse myself. Okay, 2020.3, so that's perfect. Oh, I guess yeah, it would have shown up there anyway. Okay, well, we'll update the minor version. Okay, so it's gotta take a little bit to install, or not install. Oh, I did want to ask you, since I know you have a lot of, or you do a lot with monitors, I'm kind of interested in shopping for like an ultra wide monitor, so I don't know if you have any experience with what to look for. Contains compilation errors. Guess I'll ignore it. But yeah, if anybody has any information, or not information, but like stuff I should watch out for, or recommendations, I'd appreciate it. Because yeah, right now I have a couple, or I have 3 monitors, but they're all starting to show their age, so I want to upgrade. But yeah, I'm much more into like the software side of things, so I don't keep up to date with all the hardware stuff. Probably should try to fix that, but okay, there we go. Let's switch to this layout. Okay, so I just want to make sure, is there anything that I shouldn't look at on stream? Like, I just don't know if there's anything that has like a Steam key information or something. Okay, type or namespace easy buttons cannot be found. Okay, that's good to see. So ultra wide can be cool, but you recommend multiple monitors. Okay, well, I was kind of curious about that. I think I'll have to do a little bit more information. It seems to only be a screenshotting thing, so maybe I can just comment that specific code out or something. Okay, well, whatever is easier. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, is it just an editor thing? Okay, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter specifically for that. If it doesn't have anything to do with the actual gameplay, then it's only in that one class. Oop. Sorry, dropped something. It just adds buttons to the editor. Okay, well, that's okay. Let's see. Alright, so let's look at the scenes. I like your folder organization here. Okay, so everything is in this one scene. Excuse me. Oh, I see. So you have a bunch, so you can support, I guess, ultra wide maybe. Cute little kitty graphics. Okay, so it seems like you use a canvas for the text, but then most of the rest of the stuff is sprites. It's probably a fine way to do it. Yeah, I need to get into using these like kind of game objects just for organization. I used to not do it because I was afraid that they would impact performance, but I think Unity actually just deletes them if they don't do anything. Okay, so sound effects. Capturing is used for making game art. Yeah, ultra-wide support, okay. Yeah, the dash separators. I don't know if there's any specific scripts you'd like to show off. It seems pretty well made to 3D view. I guess not. No reason to do that because it's a sprite game anyway. Main games. Okay, let's look. Scripts. Oh yeah, so there's really not that many scripts. Okay. Oh yeah, so like you said, you put most stuff in this one game file, but I really don't think there's a issue with that if you know the scope of the game and you knew that you weren't going to make something big, so there's no harm really. Okay, so you use Unity events. I never, when I last did a event-driven game, they hadn't added these Unity events yet. They use, so I just use the C# events, but for the little bit I have worked with them, they are pretty cool. So let's see, let's see if I can find the main game. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, so you had scripts for like display stuff. But yeah, most of the logic was in here. Okay, but I see. So I was gonna check to see if I could see the events, but you actually hid them in the inspector, which is fine. On any cat frequencies. So I was curious. Yeah, the rarer cats don't spawn as often, which seems like it's based on the power of 2. Okay, so you do reciprocal. So does that mean that the common cats are stored at the end of the list? I don't know. Cat merge animation is actually hard code. That way you can use the proximity to other cats to drive the animations. The animation sweep can be 100% variable. I think that's probably a good way to do it. I really liked how it turned out in game. It seemed pretty polished. Okay, so here's a player preference. Animation time. Oh, I see. So this is like the animation time option. So you add a listener if it's changed. If it is changed, you set it in the player prefs. Interesting. Okay, so start game. It's not called by anything. Is this a Unity function? Or wait, it's probably a Unity like message or something that you send with GameObject.send message, maybe. Okay, so update. Okay, so set cursor visible if. Oh, I never tried that. So you can navigate the menu with keys. That's actually pretty nice. I wonder if you could play the game with keys. I never tried that either. Oh, okay, so that does work. I'm pressing the arrow keys. Also WASD. Okay, so okay, this is still mouse controlled though, which is not really a bad thing, but oh, I didn't want to do that. It's invoked with a delay, which is why it isn't its own function. Oh, okay, I see. 1 second to allow for the fade in. Oh, and you support controllers too. That's nice. I always like, I usually try to play games with a controller if it's possible. Okay, and then some debug stuff. That's always good to do. So yeah, we could press space, spawn the cat, and then a quick reset grid. Then we could press L to spawn cats. I'm not sure what this does. Let's find out. Okay, so it just spawns one cat, I guess. Is that right? It seems like the same as spacebar, but I don't know. I don't need to worry about debug code so much. Cat grid does stuff. What function am I in? Oh, okay, so I'm in update. So it goes through every cat. And if there's a cat that's animating, you say that they're still animating. And if there's a cat that needs to be destroyed, you do that. That's probably how I would handle it as well. And then if there's any cat that needs to be removed. Okay, well basically you just check if it's still animating before you can... Probably to see if it can take another input. Okay, and then... Okay, so now we look through them again and go backwards, and if there's a cat that needs to be destroyed... Okay, but wouldn't have been caught here? So stuff must happen between that. It spawns new kitties. Then you can select buttons interactable. It's gravity mode. All animation done is used for things like limiting input until animations are done. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, so if it is game over. Oh, and then, yeah, the state is not set to game over, so it's like just became a game over. Then you invoked the event and disable the buttons. And then spawn cats, stuff with gravity mode. And like I said, I never encountered any bugs, which I was pretty, I mean, I guess you've done plenty of testing, so good job on that. Okay, so on swipe, we pass it a direction, and then it, okay. Let's take a look here. So, okay, so then you figure out how each row is going to be swiped. Let's see. Or maybe you find the new position for each row. Okay, so here I is a specific row, and then you're like checking for each column in the row. And then, okay, so if it's left, let's see. I don't know, I'll have to, yeah, it's magic. Yeah, I'm not, I don't get what's happening here, but I'm sure it makes sense if I understood it a little better. Okay, and then here, okay, so you collapse a specific row, you merge kitties and stuff. Okay, so this is where you check if cats can be merged, I guess. Or, yeah, so you collapse the row by merging the kitties. And then here you shift them. Okay, then the swipe mode. Spawn a kitty. Okay, so here we spawn cats delayed. Okay, so it does like superfill mode. Uh-oh, I'm dropping frames again. Hopefully I don't get disconnected though. It was so good Wednesday, but I guess it's been good most of today until just now, so. Uh-oh, looks like I did get disconnected. Okay, so I'll wait here a second. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, silly bot. Turn that off. Okay, you see me again, good. Alright, okay, so here I think it's figuring out what type of cat to spawn looks like. So yeah, if any cat is or any discovered cat, then it looks through the cats you have discovered and picks them based on that frequency. Otherwise it just chooses between levels 1 and 0. Okay, and I guess this play is for the what's it called, the thinking or the no rush mode. Oh my, what's this do? You. Ooh, okay. Some math stuff. Sets up animations, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, animations are always difficult to do. I think because it's like, you have to remember like what you want the final state to be. You can't just like set it. It's always hard, like, because when I first make a game, usually everything just happens instantly with no animations. And then you have to, so it's difficult to add them in later. But they always add complexity to everything, so it's just like a trade-off. Okay, and then this checks to make sure that there's no empty spot, and also you can't make any matches. Yeah, so even though like you have this super class here, I don't really, to me it doesn't seem that messy. So I mean, because usually when you have this, you have like a bajillion uh properties up here, but you actually don't really have that many. It's just UI stuff and then some animation constants. So I don't know, it's not too bad really. But is there anything else you'd like me to take a look at? Okay, and then you have the dark mode that you just disable those different these game objects. Unless you want to poke around random scripts that look interesting. Let's see what's in a cat. Okay, so this is a data script, obviously. So I guess this is its position. Swap scale axles depending on direction. Oh, I see. So like the squash animation, you switch it so that it squashes in the correct direction. Main game is a singleton too. Probably a good way to do it, because there's never any reason why you'd want more than one. This looks pretty good. It's a lot like yeah, what I'd expect from a procedural animation. Okay, so the cat maker is a little bit of code outside the monster class. Oh, okay, but it has to do with display, so usually that's kind of easier to separate from the logic. And basically you get the cat level, and then it creates the sprites around it. And also the cat object. Okay, so it instantiates the prefab, and then you set the sprites and everything. DNR to mean do not rename. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that. Oh, here. Yeah, that makes sense because, yeah, you're finding it based on the game object name. Yeah, Unity doesn't really provide a simpler way to do that, really, so that's pretty smart. Yeah, that's a good, because if you did rename it, you would break your code. Okay, what's demo mode? So, okay, so it just, when a cat is merged. Oh, I see. So you have it on demo that if you merge a cat to level 6, it like deactivates the game. Or does something anyway. Activates the demo UI. Okay, so nothing's actually set up. Probably this stretches to match when in play mode. It's just a pop-up. You can technically play the same. It just ruins the fun a little, but you can still play. I think that's probably a good way to do it. Oh, I see. So it just pops up over it. I always like it when games have demos, so I think that's a fun way to do it. Oh yeah, I always made a system like this to make it easy to fade stuff in. And then some event handlers. Meet the cats. Oh, okay, so this is like for the meet the cat stage. Or not stage, UI. UI programming always takes forever. I'm sure you spent, like, your menus are pretty good, so I'm sure you spent almost as long working on them as you did the actual game. Oh, do the cats blink? Many times more, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I think this cat blinks, yeah, if I remember right. Okay, yeah, undo. Yeah, you have to keep this previous state around. Ooh, an empty class here. Scorekeeper is a good example of using events. Okay, let's look at that. Okay, so yeah, you have new scores, score collected. So yeah, this says when there's like a new one, I guess people can what's it called? Subscribe to it. Oh, okay, so you also check. Okay, so yeah, when the game resets, you set the score to 0. Yeah, that's a good way to do that. Yeah, with simple games, I think this event-driven system really works. When I try to do it with a more complicated game, and it sometimes it was difficult to tell, like, well, because the order of the events being fired started to become important, and then there'd be like all these weird chains and stuff. So when your game gets to a certain size, making it event-based can be a little more difficult, but I suppose you could if you were smart enough about it. Okay, so push scores. Okay, so you set the score to the player preferences. I see there. Yeah, spaghetti will occur for sure. But yeah, all looks good. So you said you made this in a few months, so that's pretty impressive. Because it is very polished. And of course I love all the art. Notice the key holder. So check that one out. Oh, I see. So you put all the strings in here. That's probably a good idea. So that way you don't have to worry about making sure they match. Unity actually does this with C# and our shaders. When it, because all the shader variables are strings, so. Very good. I think you, like I said, you set up to do what you needed to do for a smaller scope game, and I think it turned out well. Let's look, math and stuff. Oh, I always hate to do this kind of thing. When do you input text? So you program in a box, pretty much giving you some feedback if you were to see me in the field. Oh, it's copy and paste. Oh, okay. Well, I've never really been like a project lead, so I don't know for sure if I can, you know, give you how like a recruiter would see it or something, but I think it, like, for me, I don't know. The final product is the most important, but I didn't really see anything super bad in the game code. Just like you said, it'd be a little difficult. I don't know. I mean, you acknowledge this, that it's not like the best structure for maintenance really, but it's not like you're not going to extend the game, so that doesn't really matter to me. But I guess if you for some reason wanted to clean up the code, probably what I would do is maybe try to separate this into smaller systems. And one thing I like to do is maybe put this input logic into another class, and then this would just like check to see if some input controller said left arrow was pressed. That way you could kind of combine this code and also the swiping code. But I don't know. I'm just being kind of critical because the game works fine. So and I don't know, I can maybe give you a bit more advice on like shaders or something, because I do have more experience with that, but this game, for better or for worse, doesn't really have any. Not that it needs it, but I did like the way you organized the scene is nice. I know that's always important because you want other people that work on the team to be able to edit the scene if they need to. So yeah, I was able to find all that stuff easily. And even though you don't really have that many comments, it didn't take me too long to figure out what most of this code did. Of course, yeah, I had played the game, so I knew what to expect, but... You're working on a sand game. Marching squares to texture it. Shaders will be required for that. Oh, cellular automata, okay. Yeah, for sure. Oh gosh, I really want to do marching squares. I just don't know when I'll have time. Because the current... This URP HLSL shaders tutorial is taking forever to write. Not that I'm complaining, but it's really big. And then I still have to finish the grass, but it's on my list to do. You went straight for the GPU approach, but for 128 by 128 grid, it runs at 1,000 frames per second. Wow, that's pretty good. Did you use the job system? Because I still think GPU would probably be faster, especially since, you know, it's only display based basically, but the C# jobs probably would make quick work of it. Okay, but anyway, unless you have anything else you'd like to show here, I think I'll switch back to the grass. But yeah, thanks for sharing it. It's always fun to look at other people's projects, and I don't really get the chance to super often, so. Oh, compute shaders. Okay, yeah, I think that probably is the best idea, our best strategy. It was fun. Oh, you're welcome. That's nice of you to say. But I'm glad that people enjoy this kind of thing. Okay. I'll keep this open in case we want to do something before the stream ends. Okay, so let's switch to this. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I really only have like 30 minutes left to stream, so maybe we'll just try to fix this bug. I was planning to switch to 2021.2, but we'll see. If I get stumped again, we'll do that. What did I think of the trailer? Oh, it's really cute. I need to watch it again. I watched it when you first showed me the game, so it's been a little bit. But I don't know. I love all the art. So. Okay, so we found out the bug still happens for some reason, even though I set the number of additional lights to 1. Okay, so let's look at... So I guess it's not this count. Because even when I set it to 1, it still gives me the wrong thing. So maybe this get additional light has something in it. That's being weird. Okay. Get additional light. So we do use this version with the shadow mask, right? Yeah. And okay, so per object light index. So we get per object light index. Let's see how that works. Okay, I don't know if this is turned on or not. Okay, so if it is on, then okay, so it says Unity light data dot x. Okay, I don't even know why they have this function because they don't call it. Okay, so this is like an offset. lights and light indices are stored in a structure buffer, we can just index them. Currently, all non-mobile platforms take this path. Okay, well, okay, so I'll assume this is the one that's active then. Okay, so let's take a look. See what this Unity light data index, and then there's additional light indices. Window analysis, frame debugger. Okay, yeah, I'll just turn this off so we don't have to worry about it for now. Unity light data, was that it? So Unity light data.x 5. Huh. Okay, but then it goes into the additional light indices, which I don't see here. Should be right there. Is that the issue then? That it's not showing up or something? What about here? Yeah, I have additional light count. Oh, additional light indices. Well, no, that's not the same. Okay, so Unity light indices is activated. So we don't use structured buffer. Do I need to enable that keyword or something? Well, no, because it doesn't even work. I mean, let's see what's in here. So 10000 and okay, it's light data 5. So here. Okay, so if use structure buffer for light data is not activated, then we fall back here, and then it uses Unity light indices. So it takes the index divided by 4. So yeah, so it's basically just like a 2D array, but it's true. Oh, it's array of floats, I guess. This one says light indices 0, so I don't know if it's the same. That wouldn't work. Makes sense though. When the internet is my rubber ducky. Hopefully it'll stay afloat. Okay, well, let's see if this is on. So if this is on, we'll just output red for everything. let's see. I guess here, if this is true, then we'll return red float 4. Okay, I know this is a little messy, but it's just for testing. Okay, but of course it's gonna, well, actually, wait. Okay, so that means it's not true because it's going through the lighting algorithm and everything. So, how's it going? Oh, pretty good. Trying to fix this weird bug. Okay, so yeah, if that's... Okay, so it's definitely off. But that goes against what this error just said. But anyway, I guess whatever. Because the use structured buffer for light data is not true, so... Maybe... This might be weird, but let's set it to true. Fine. Okay, so input, I guess we'll look at that. Shader library, universal. How are you doing, Mad Science? Okay, so it just doesn't use it. But why? Okay, well. Is this ever set to true? I'm just curious. Because it seems like it's possible, but this is all just... Okay, no, there's no other defines, so interesting. Okay, so this is never turned on, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. Okay, yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, we're on DirectX, not GLES. So. It might just be the way that this code is set up. So 8 light indices in a float 4. Due to memory alignment, Unity doesn't support int or float. Even trying to reinterpret cast the Unity light indices to a float array won't work. It will cast a 2 float 4 array and create extra register pressure. Okay. I just don't know why there's a 0 that's like just randomly added to it. But no, I don't see this. I should probably just let it recompile. Oh, I thought I deleted that code. That's nice of you to say mad science. It was a lot of fun looking at it. A lot of fun playing it too. Okay. So this doesn't make any sense. But maybe how does so it just stores. Okay, well I guess it's not necessarily this is not necessarily the same for every oh, okay, so it doesn't actually use the offset. So it just uses the index into that array. So 0. So that actually makes sense. The first one goes to light number 1, which is the red point light. And then everything else is 0, 0. Okay, so additional light count is lights count.x and then unity light data.y. So let's take a look at that. So additional so yeah, additional lights count is 4 because that's like the maximum we allow in the scene. What was the other one? Unity light data. So it says there's 2. So according to this, it should only do lights 1 and 0. And light data.y 2. So what is going on? Why is it reading from lights it shouldn't? So if I duplicate the spotlight, does this go up to 3? It does go up to 3. And then light indices 201. So this all makes sense, but I don't understand how is it drawing these weird values. So if we delete that. So now it works, but then there's the phantom red light. The light indices only does lights 1 and 0, and it says there's only 2 lights. And then if we look at the light position, it's the point light's this 1, and then the cone light is 0. And then this is the phantom red light, but it shouldn't ever get to 2 because the light indices doesn't even include 2 in here. And then the light data doesn't include it either. Okay, so that means, is it something I'm doing? But I don't understand. Because I just call this. I wish I could do a print. That would be so nice. Because then I could just print the number of additional lights. See, I think Unity has like a debug that you can assign like every integer a different color, and then I could just return that maybe and see how many lights. Let me check. I think it's the core shader library. Oh yeah, right here, get index color. So if I should set different colors based on how many, well, based on what we pass to it. So if I just return the get additional lights count. I don't think this will cause any errors. Does this? Okay, so it's just a float 3, so I need to give it an alpha value. There we go. Okay, I don't need this right now. Get index. Oh, I have to include the core package stuff. Okay, so now they're green. Because I think... Uh-oh. Yes, the color did change there. Well, there's no phantom light because we don't do anything with lights. Okay, well, things change, but it's not really too much. Okay, so let's see. So 0 is red. That's kind of, well, I guess this is light red. And then 1 is light green. And then 2 is light blue. Okay, so that's fine. But what I should do, I should just change the blade texture to be white. That's fine. Oh, I just changed the fragment. Okay, so what's this? It's like off-white. So it says there's 3 lights. So that is the problem, right? Because there's only... So there's the main light, the spotlight, and the point light. Because this is a baked light. Right? So if I turn this off, it turns to blue, which is 2. Then green. And red, which is 0. What? Wait. Okay, so 0, that's right. Okay, no, the count is... Well, the main light shouldn't count as an additional light, though. Is it because it's untagged? No, the main camera is tagged, not the main light. Yeah, this shouldn't change the additional lights count. Do I have an extra directional light in here or something? But that doesn't even match up what shows. Up here. Where is it? Oh, here. The sprout pass. So here, again, I'll just disable this. Okay, so we have the Unity light data. So, okay, so it's saying that there's one additional light, which would be the red one. So if I turn that off. Now okay, now it does match. So light data is still 1. Turn it back on. It's still 1. So why does... Okay, so that's it. It's saying get additional lights count is returning an extra value because it's counting the main light even though it doesn't show up like that in the frame debugger. Right? Because, oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Sorry about that. So this Unity light data, the Y value is supposed to be the number of additional lights that are active. And when I disable this, okay, but then this is also light blue, which if we look in the debug, light blue is 2. So it's saying there's 2 additional lights, but we only have the red one. I could turn this off to make it even more obvious. Yeah, so now it's light red. Oh, well, that's actually right, because light red is 0. Okay. Yeah, so the light data. Okay, so that's funny. Now, so the way it gets the number of additional lights is either the additional light count .x or the Unity light data .y, whatever is smaller. So when there's no additional lights in the scene, additional lights count is set to 0. But we can see that the Unity light data still has 1 right there. So if I turn back on the spotlight, okay, let's see. Nothing's rendering. There we go. We just disable and unpause it just to make sure. Then we go down here. The additional lights count is 4, which is the maximum number of lights that the game can have per object. And then the light data is 1, which is right, but it's showing up as blue, which if we look in the debug is actually 2. So I don't know where this 2 is coming from because it doesn't match either this light data.y or the additional light count.x. Let's see here, minimum additional light count.x, Unity light data.y. But it shows up as 2 when we call it here. Yeah, here. Because, yeah, it's right. 2 and yeah, this light blue color. So then if I turn off the directional light and then just disable and enable it again to make sure it refreshes. I guess I should unpause it. Then again, so now the additional light count is 0. The Unity light data is 1. Okay, but actually it kind of works this when you have only... Oh no, we still do have the spotlight. Okay, so yeah. Additional light count is 4. The Unity light data.y is 1, and then but showing up as green which is, okay, so it is 1 this time. Okay, that's correct because we have the main light off. So then if I turn the main light back on, kind of let it refresh. Oh, well, it just turned everything back on because I exited play mode. Okay, but yeah, we'll turn this, hide up all the lights except for the spotlight and the directional light. So it should only have 1 additional light. And indeed, that's what shows up here. Again, let me disable this so I don't select the wrong object. Yeah, so it's a minimum of 4 and 1, which is what makes sense. But then when we actually look at what's being returned, it is showing up as blue, which means 2. So I don't know what the deal is with this. It seems like a weird Unity thing, but is it consistent? Let's see. Maybe somebody else has found this. Unity counting main light as an additional light. Is that the issue? Let's see. Okay, render mode, set this to important. So maybe it won't. Okay, so yellow. That is 4. Oh wait, no. Yellow is 3. But that's not right because we just have 2 main lights. If I turn it off, it turns blue. So it's still counting the directional light in that count for some reason. But for some reason, it doesn't affect anything except the grass. Not gonna lie, you're not paying attention to what's happening. Your girlfriend and you are spacing out working while listening to your chill music. Well, that's fine. I don't know. I don't mind that at all. So I always appreciate quote lurkers. So yeah, thank you for watching and all. But yeah, it's just some weird bug in Unity, and I'm really confused because stuff isn't matching up. Okay, well, let's see if we can fix it, I guess. What I would do, I guess, is if the main light is on, I subtract 1 from the additional light count, I guess. Let's just see if it works. And then well, the main light's always on, right? There's not like a, I don't think there's a keyword to check if the main light's not on. So yeah, so there's not a keyword for that. So I guess main light shadows. Main light shadows. Okay, and then we'll just return this. Oh. It's like you're not alone working, it's nice. Yeah, I like to have on, sometimes I put on like videos and stuff that I'm not super interested in watching, but the sound is nice in the background, so I definitely understand. Alright, so it's blue, and blue is 3. So no, blue is 2. So that's right. So if I turn this off, it stays blue. If I turn this off, it turns to green. So I think this fixes it, but it's kind of hacky. So it won't work, for instance, if I turned off main light shadows. Yeah, so then it jumps up to yellow. Some people will put you to sleep and fade too much into the background, and others you can't listen to for extended times where it's too much. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I try not to... Well, I try to stay, I guess, engaging, but not act like fake or too excited. So I'm glad to hear that I'm kind of succeeding in that. Well, I guess we fixed it, but this is really weird. I also don't like this solution because it seems very hacky. Okay, so let's move this. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave it here because this is kind of good for testing. But we'll move this in here. And then, yeah, if main light shadows is on, I think there's an... Okay, so we know that when the num additional lights is set to 0, that means that the... Oh, that just means there's no additional lights. So I don't really think there's a way that I can just check that there's a main light in the scene or not, besides this. Wait, is it? For some reason they put the plus plus before. I don't think that really matters. Okay, but if that's the whole bug, I'm gonna be... Because I think it doesn't affect like the for loop, I don't think. Okay, so that's not it. So... Oops. Oh no, it's still black. Even with our little fix. But we did at least fix the phantom red light. So we know this other bug is because of soft shadows. I was hoping that they were both the same thing. Okay, let me make sure. Are they actually being shaded by the light? I guess so. Except it seems like only in the shadow. But that might just be because the sun is overpowering it. So if I turn that off. Yeah, they're definitely being shaded by it. Okay, it's just because the sunlight is overpowering it, because when I turn the color down, you can see there it's more blue or red. Oh, I should have checked again about that phantom light. So turn the directional light down. No, we didn't fix it. Okay, so now it doesn't even show this light, it's just... So there's not too many lights, but the red light stays behind. It's really confusing because the values in the frame debugger don't match what we actually see. So it's hard to debug. Oh, I don't want to pause it. Yeah, Unity light data says there's 2 lights. Yeah, so the blue and the red. And then light indices say to handle lights 1 and 0. And based on the light position. So the first one is at 3.84, which is this one. And then the other one is about 3.70. Yeah, which is this one. And then this is the red light, but for some reason it's shading this one and not the correct one, even though the light indices says to shade lights 1 and 0. So it's like these values, it's not using the correct values. So I wonder if, but it's confusing because they show here, like it shows up here in the frame debugger, but it's not like what the actual shader is using, so funny. I should check to see if it if this is what happens like in a build, because sometimes things work weird in editor but they work correct in the build, or vice versa. So maybe I'll try that, but I've already been streaming for 15 minutes over, so I guess we'll end it. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. Again, thanks Inspired by Madness Games and Inspired Girl for coming by and showing off your game. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it was really fun. Like I said, I enjoyed it quite a bit. And thanks again for showing off your code as well. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see how this game was made behind the scenes. But yeah, check out their game on Steam. It's Kitty Cat Squash. It's only $2.99, so if you're looking for a fun game that's not very expensive and that you can spend some time playing, I definitely recommend it. So yeah. And like I said, leave a review because it means a lot to developers when they get to 10 reviews. But I'll be back Monday at same time, around 3 US Eastern time, and we'll probably work more on grass stuff. I think I might take some time this weekend to either try to fix this bug or just ignore it. I don't know. I really hate to ignore it because I know people still use 2020.3, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a Unity thing, so I don't even know if it's possible for me to fix it, but I'll try my best. You didn't know about the reviews thing? Yeah, I think at 10 reviews you get like the positive tag here, which, or whatever it is, which means you can you're featured on the front page more often or something like that, I read. So it's a good threshold to meet. But anyway, I'll put some links in chat if any of you enjoyed the stream and you'd like to connect with me on social media. And until then, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.